Little old me has been washing all of my clothes, including my socks and knickers and underwear, etc., and the kids and my husband's at like 30 and 40 degrees, and trotting around thinking that I'm as clean as a flipping whistle. Turns out I'm actually a filthy bitch because nothing dies at 40. The podiatrist specifically told me that she went on a course and learnt that nothing dies at 40.
Right. You are not, when you wash, relying on temperature to kill bacteria. So let's have an analogy here. Let me take a sock. And the sock has been worn and it is an extremely smelly sock and you know it needs cleaning. So if you want to kill the bacteria in it, you could lay the sock on an ironing board and you could turn your iron on, get the steam, and you could put a hot iron on it and steam it, which is obviously way over 60, for a minute, and then take it up. Now, after that steam treatment and that heat, all bacteria and fungus and viruses in that sock would be dead because you had treated it at over 60 for several minutes. But that sock would not be clean, would it? Because everything in it would be dead, but it would still be there. I expect it would also absolutely hum. But anyway, ignoring that, it's still there. When you wash, you are not trying to render it sterile, you're rendering it clean. Now, the act of washing does two things. Number one, it physically removes bacteria and viruses and fungi from your clothes. They might be invisibly small, but they are still objects that the water and the detergent, they lift off your clothing and they whisk it away, they rinse it down the plug hole. But the other thing that they do, and they don't need to be hot to do this, is bacteria and everything is contained in a cell wall, which is made out of fats, lipids. And if you immerse them and smash them around in detergent for a bit, you break that fatty coating that holds them together and they fall to pieces, and therefore they are no longer complete and they are dead and dismantled, and then you wash them away. Now, there are some settings where you need things to be really, really sterile. You need no bacteria. For example, in a healthcare setting, if you are operating on somebody or you have open wounds on somebody and they have a low infection rate, you want the dressing that you put on to be sterile and you want everything to be clean. Very clean. So in hospital settings, the laundries that do the stuff there will wash at high temperatures, which is why if you look at a lot of the scrubs people wear, they're very faded and knackered. Regular washing at over 60 will destroy your clothes really quickly. It doesn't work. It will destroy the elastane, which is the stuff that modern fabric has in it that makes it pleasantly stretchy. If it's cotton and linen, you can boil it to your heart's content, it'll be fine. But most modern fabrics will disintegrate really quickly. Your drawers will fall down. Like I said, some settings require an extra layer of sanitation for health and safety reasons. If you have a terrible athlete's foot infection, it might be an idea to soak your socks in laundry cleanser. I wouldn't bother with using it for that. I would put a bucket and put a good slug of laundry cleanser and soak them in it, and then wash them. Most people do not need to wear sterile clothing. They need to wash to be clean. And if your washing is clean, which is what they can do at 20, 30, 40, they remove physical dirt, they will remove bacteria, they will remove fungus, they will remove viruses, you are good, you are golden. But if you now go around boiling all your stuff or doing it at 60 all the time, like I said, your drawers are going to fall down, your socks are going to fall down, and you're going to be replacing your clothes every 5 minutes. It is not necessary